You can come to me for honesty. It's Sunday Fun Day. So I'm actually having a ton of fun with Pokemon, and I'm looking forward to more very much. Suck on this! Yeah! Almost instantly killed. Alright, Ninetales is out of here. Get him out of here! I'm off from streaming on Tuesday, and in fact, Tuesday's going to be a pretty crazy day.
I don't like taking time off. Taking time off is bad for me.
Because Kat and I not only have to do our usual weekly stuff on our day off, but we also have to run around getting all our stuff for Thanksgiving that we still need to get, and we already know it's going to be an insanely busy day out. So it should be pretty crazy. Because people are like, oh, Phil, why don't you just take time off to relax or rest up? Like, every day I'm not here is a day I don't make money. And that's the problem is, like, I need funds to pay bills and to buy games, you know. It's not like I have the freedom or that luxury to just say, oh, today's just, I'm making so much money hand over fist that today I can just take it off. I don't even have that luxury. You know, the one day off a week that I take to spend time with Kat and do errands costs me. And, you know, there was a time back in the day when I made so much money on YouTube. We're talking probably the years of 2011 through, say, 2014, 2015. I was making so much money on YouTube through ad revenue before the ad revenue fell out on YouTube that, yes, I could afford to take days off. I could afford to go to a convention or go to a special event, a tournament, and record there, you know, go on trips or whatever. I can't do that anymore. I have no freedom to do that because financially I'm so bogged down and I need to be here every possible day that I can. It sucks, but that's just reality. It's tough. It's tough because yesterday I was sick as a dog and I was debating, do I stream or not? But I couldn't even talk. I was like, how am I going to do this if I can't talk? All right? You guys need to hear me talk to do a valid gameplay stream. So, you know, it's tough. It is absolutely tough. I'm trying to be responsible here and do the right thing. I really rely on your crowdfunding during my live streams to keep stuff going and to make ends meet. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. I also upload all of my gameplay archives over on YouTube on my channel DSP Gaming, despite the fact that I make almost nothing doing so. It's really more fan service for you guys than anything else at this point because I really don't make out doing it. I just do it because I know that there's people who want to watch my content and they cannot be here for the live streams every day. And this is the only way they really have access to the content. So that's why I still do it that way. As I've told you guys, I do still make money on gameplay videos. Nowhere near as much as I used to, and certainly not a ginormous amount. I just want you guys to understand, it's like a minuscule amount of my income a month, but it's still some income. If I were to not be able to make any money on YouTube ever again, because gameplay videos are now considered children's content you can't advertise on, that would really destroy me. Like, that would hurt huge. Okay, and I want to make sure that my content is accessible, even though I make almost nothing putting the videos up on YouTube, okay? And it's not about the money, you know. Yes, this is my job, but I feel that the money will just come naturally if everyone's having a good time. And that's always been my philosophy. Because the bottom line is, I told you guys, I have no money. I literally have $0 to my name right now. Zero. So essentially, I'm overdrawn. For them to tell me that I have that, you know, the notice that you're, you know, no balance or whatever. Jackie Smurf, I wish. He says, perhaps by next year we can save up enough to not only get past tax stuff and everything, but pay for a honeymoon. My problem is, I don't even have enough for tax stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm barely getting by paying bills, and I know I'm going to have more problems later this year with taxes and stuff. It's like an endless cycle. You know, it potentially looks like it could be years and years until I'm in a situation where I'm not in that kind of a situation, and maybe I can actually do something like go on a vacation, but not anytime soon. We're talking years and years, man. You know, it just sucks. But that's my life, that's my reality, and I gotta deal with it. Very exciting game, guys. We're very excited tonight. Look at all this interactivity we got. No one talking to me at all. So anyway, Spawn Killer, you're the top tipper, $3.50. Let me get you on the leaderboard. Yes, I should call out, guys. This game costs a full $60. I'm not kidding. You may not believe it, but it doesn't make it less true that I spent $60 on this game. I'm just saying. Boy. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. The other one thing that I do want to say, guys, right now, and I talked about this earlier on my other stream. I'm only going to talk about it for a minute, but it's serious. Like, financially right now, I'm in trouble. I have no money at all because I spent a lot of money this month on games, and I have no money. I'm waiting for Twitch to pay me for this month's payment. And last month, by now, they had already paid me. This month, for whatever reason, they still haven't, which means I'm probably going to have to wait another day or two, if not longer. And I'm in trouble, like, being honest with you, okay?
A reminder today, if you are going to contribute, the preferred way is tipping me, because right now I'm financially very, very, very much pretty much out of money, because I'm waiting for my Twitch payment to come through for the month, and it hasn't come through yet.
Give me monies! 6 days a week, I'm live streaming here to pay my bills. If I don't live stream for several days at a time, I lose money.
All of my bills are coming due for the month. They all basically come due the first week or two of every month, and it's very hectic and very tight unless I have a really good month. I'll be honest with you guys, it's been pretty slow.
I need that money to pay my bills.
I want to be supportive and make sure that I can pay my bills when I'm playing a game I make no money on YouTube. Please show up to the streams and cheer, sub, and tip if you can. It very much helps out, and it negates the negativity of Nintendo being jerks on you. And ad revenue on Twitch is not great. Even if I were to run a ton of ads, I barely make any money.
Someone named Hogwash tips me $1 and says, I hope this isn't hitting too close to home. Why did you abandon your elderly parents on the other side of the country? Don't you think it's crazy they have to mail you food? Alright, this is how ludicrous these idiots are. First of all, I didn't abandon my parents. My parents are perfectly fine. They're self-sufficient. My dad still works. They make plenty of money. They're fine for themselves, right? It's not like these are parents who are like, oh my God, they can't even live by themselves. They need assisted living. They're falling apart. You know, this is ridiculous. I moved on 2014. That was over 5 years ago. Admittedly, yeah, their health was a lot better when I moved than it is now. Number two, I haven't seen my parents since 2016. So it'll be a good opportunity for me to see them. And quite frankly, just being very honest with all of you, they're not in the best of health. I didn't abandon my parents. So ridiculous. Just because you move away from your parents and you leave the nest, per se, doesn't mean you abandoned them. I talk to them every single week. They know exactly what's going on. They visited me twice. I've now visited them once. I had this conversation with my mom when I visited her last month. And she's basically like, you understand you're stressing yourself to your limit. Like, every month I call her, or every week I call her, and I tell her about what's going on with me. Right now, financially, things aren't good. I owe back taxes to the government because of stuff that's happened. I couldn't afford them. And I've got all these crazy debts in my name that doing this, I don't see how it's ever going to get better. You know? And my mom's even like, you know, you really, right now, here's the thing. I work 6 days a week. Basically 10 to 12 hour days. You can realize I start streaming at 10. My second stream usually ends around 9:30, 10. I'm uploading during that time period. I only get 1 day a week to spend with my wife. Okay? I barely see her outside of that. Barely do I get any time with her outside of the 1 day off a week that we get together. And my mom's basically like, you know, how long do you think you're going to be able to do this? Not for the fact that, you know, how it's just so stressful. And she's right. With all the ups and downs and crazy stuff that I've been through, it's just a very stressful thing to do. Not the streams themselves, but all the financial stress and things that come around it. And in addition to that, he's like, why do they have to send you food? They don't have to send me anything. They want to. They want to do nice things because, you know, my mom, like, you know, sits around and watches Home Shopping Network a lot, and she finds some things on there, and she's like, oh my God, this would be really good for Phil and Kat for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll get them some food, and they order me some food and send it our way. They actually, like I said, they did something with the Halloween decorations. Remember the skull I had here, Joe Mama, the skull candle? That mom was like, oh, I think this would look good on Phil's streams, and she bought it for me and mailed it to me. You know, that's something nice. That's not something. Why are you making them do that? Are you a fucking idiot? I'm not making them do anything. They do it to feel good, to do something nice for us. So you're an idiot. Thanks for the $1, stupid. And yes, I see someone asking in the chat. Yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid. Then I received another $1 tip from an idiot, so I'm just gonna ignore them. Alright, then I received another $1 tip from an idiot. So thank you to the idiot. Jim cheered. He says, how as you penne pasta meal last night? So last night, Kat made something original. Now, obviously, is it as good as my sauce? Of course not. That douche kid did a 50-bit cheers. So what's the deal with penne? It's easy to eat. What's the deal with penne? It's so easy to eat.